Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm at 94 subscribers. Can you help me reach my goal of 100 subscribers by subscribing during this video? If you can, I would really appreciate it. So tonight I decided that I was going to work on a background page. This is the first time that I've ever used this mixed media paper. So I really don't have any idea what I'm getting into here. I took out some washi tape. I recently got some from a Hobby Lobby haul. I have a very complicated relationship with washi tape. Sometimes I absolutely love it because it's a quick way to do a background. Sometimes I hate it because it's so hard to find the end. And then you finally get the end and you start putting it down and then it rips and then you've got to find the end again. I really struggled with the black and white checkered washi tape tonight. The other washi tapes I use tend to go more smoothly. It was that black and white one though that I really struggled with. I don't really know where this page is going yet. I don't have a grand plan. I'm just picking up washi tape and taping it down. I do decide right about here that I'm probably going to do a black, yellow kind of scheme. But there are some curveballs that I throw in here. I decided not to use glue with this particular washi tape because it was super sticky. I might regret that later. Time will tell. You will see me pull off a strip or two and reposition them. I was trying to get them lined up perfectly, but in the end, it doesn't really matter if they're perfectly lined up because there's so many different patterns by the time the page is finished that it's a very forgiving kind of process. Thinking about which one to use next, I think. Oh, this one was my favorite one. Black background with white daisies on it. Super cute. Love it. Might have been my favorite one that I played with tonight. This is a little later on in the session. I decided it was going to take too long to film putting every single piece of washi tape down, so I had shut the camera off and then turned it back on. Here I'm just placing a piece of masking tape on the back of the paper, and I am taping it down to a piece of black construction paper just so that it doesn't move around a lot as I continue on with the next step. The next step is adding these hexagons. I had cut out hundreds and hundreds of hexagons weeks and weeks ago. And I'm still working my way through them. I had trouble with glue tonight. I couldn't get the Elmer's to work. And once again, I could not get the art glitter glue to work. In the end, I finally do get the art glitter glue to work. It's my understanding that art glitter glue does not like the cold so much. And I didn't think it was cold in my apartment today. I have considered adding some water to that art glitter glue to see if that makes a difference. I haven't been brave enough to do that yet, but I might try that. If anyone has tips on glue, please share them with me. It's my biggest struggle when I'm playing with art. Just trying to figure out what glue to use when and with what materials. Oh, it's daunting. I have seen people put charts up on Facebook and on YouTube about what tape to use when, what glue to use when, but the glue is just so overwhelming to me. Or maybe it's the charts that are overwhelming. It's possible. I don't really have a grand plan at this juncture. I'm just gluing these hexagons down. Not really sure where it's going. I struggled with tonight's session in terms of overthinking. I wasn't in any kind of great artistic flow or anything like that. I was pretty tense. Took me a while to relax a minute. I'm just adding some additional hexagons here. I think I ended up just doing the bottom right-hand corner. Then I decided I was going to take a black acrylic paint pen and outline the hexagons. I used the fine tip one. Basically, I had a choice between the fine tip and then the large tip because I don't really have sort of a medium tip. I think it came out okay in the end. I did struggle a bit with outlining the hexagons. But sometimes you just have to jump in there, do the best you can, chalk it up to practice. I haven't used the Posca pens for very long, so I'm still getting used to using them as a tool in my artwork. If anyone has any constructive feedback about Posca pens, I am open to it. The more I look at that background, the more I like it. I ended up stopping after I outlined the hexagons with the black pen. I'm not really sure what the next step is on this page. So I'm going to let it sit on my table for a couple days and see if anything shouts out to me with regards to what the next step is. I might go over those black lines again before it's over. Maybe I'll get brave and get out the big tip acrylic pen. We'll see. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day.